my kind and inquisitive Virgo friend. Hello and welcome. My name is Mina, and I'm here to offer you a 3-card reading exploring the themes of you, your path, and your potential. I invite you to consider what the reading reveals about possible challenges, opportunities, and personal growth for the week ahead. Take a deep breath, rest your mind, and let's see what the cards have to share with you today. Virgo, this week opens with a quiet tension beneath your steady surface. There's a sense of holding it together, even as the world around you seems to ask for more than you want to give. Perhaps there's a silent wish for calm, order, or simply a pause from expectations. Yet under the reliable routines and the careful steps, a gentle unease pulses, a longing for assurance, for something to anchor you through shifting days. Maybe you've noticed yourself reaching for a bit more control, or feeling the low ache of wanting to be fully seen, yet not quite willing to risk vulnerability. This is the emotional weather of your week, a push and pull between wanting to stay grounded and the awareness that something inside is quietly changing. The card that rises to meet you is strength, not the loud or showy kind, but the subtler power that comes from sitting with your feelings and acknowledging what is real for you right now. There's a quiet courage in the way you handle responsibility and in the way you manage your own inner world. You have gotten used to being the steady one, the one who can be counted on. But even as you show up with reliability, there's a small, persistent voice inside that wonders if you are allowed to tend to your own needs first. This week, your inner state is shaped by this careful balance between your sense of duty and your desire to honor your own limits. Emotionally, there's both pride and fatigue. You know how to hold space for others, how to lend a shoulder or offer practical help. But lately, you may find yourself quietly wishing someone would do the same for you without having to ask. This feeling isn't about weakness. It's simply the human need to be supported, to have your boundaries recognized. There might be moments when you notice tension in your body, a clenching of the jaw or a heaviness in your chest as you try to keep everything moving smoothly. And at times you may feel frustrated by how invisible your efforts can be. Still, beneath the surface there is a core of resilience. You are stronger than you realize, and this week your emotional state is shaped by the way you hold your own tenderness rather than hide it. The real strength here is not in pushing through, but in meeting yourself with patience and honesty, even when your instinct is to keep going. From this inner landscape, your path unfolds. The steadiness and resolve you hold inside naturally shape the way your week begins to move. Because you're carrying so much within you, the world may seem to respond by presenting moments of celebration or togetherness, sometimes when you least feel ready for them. The 4 of Wands marks the way this energy comes alive in your environment. There could be invitations to gather, to mark small successes, or to participate in rituals that bring people together. These moments hold potential for lightness, for a break from the usual seriousness, yet they also bring subtle pressures. You may sense a quiet expectation to join in, to show up and be present, even when your heart feels tired or reserved. This tension creates friction. You want to be part of the joy, to share in moments of connection, but you also guard your need for rest and solitude. The week may bring opportunities to step out of your comfort zone, to let others see you in a more relaxed, genuine way. But this isn't always easy when your inner world feels so focused on managing what's beneath the surface. You might notice yourself weighing each invitation, asking if you truly have the energy to be there, or if joining in will cost you more than it gives. The momentum of the week seems to build around these choices, the gentle pull of community, the warmth of shared moments, and the subtle resistance that comes from wanting to protect your space. This dynamic can sometimes leave you feeling caught between 2 currents, On one hand, you sense the importance of connection and celebration. On the other, you feel the urge to retreat, to gather yourself before giving more. The events that unfold do not demand a big leap, but they do invite you to notice where your boundaries and your desires might be at odds. Each moment of choice becomes a small lesson in how to honor both your need for belonging and your right to rest. The pressure is not about performance, but about finding a rhythm that feels true to you, even as the world encourages you to step forward. Your potential this week is shaped by what happens when you engage with these moments consciously. The Four of Pentacles appears here, not as a warning, but as a gentle reflection of your instinct to hold on to your time, your resources, your energy. There is safety in structure, and you know how to build routines that protect you from being overwhelmed. Yet there's also a quiet invitation to notice where holding on too tightly may actually limit your experience of support or abundance. Growth for you is not about letting everything go, but about softening your grip in small, intentional ways. The invitation of this potential is subtle. It asks you to pay attention to what you are guarding and to wonder if there is a different kind of security available, one that comes from trust rather than control. This doesn't mean opening every door or saying yes to every demand. It means allowing yourself to receive, to be part of shared moments without feeling the need to manage every detail or protect every boundary. When you meet the week with awareness, you may find quiet satisfaction in letting someone else take the lead, or in allowing yourself a small indulgence without guilt. The potential here is for a new kind of steadiness, one that is softer, more responsive, and more open to the gifts that come from connection. It's important to recognize that this shift is not about abandoning what keeps you safe, but about gently exploring where you might trust a little more in yourself, in others, and in the rhythms of your own week. The sense of security you seek can be found in moments of honest sharing, in giving yourself permission to lean into joy, and in letting go of the need to control every outcome. Growth is a quiet unfolding, and this week it reveals itself in the spaces between your routines, in the gentle loosening of what you've been holding onto for too long. As the days pass, the energies of strength, the Four of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles weave together into a single living story. Your ability to hold steady, to be the calm in the center of your own storm, gives rise to opportunities for connection and celebration, even if they arrive when you feel least ready. The pressures of the week are not meant to push you beyond your limits, but to remind you of what matters most. The balance between giving and receiving, between solitude and togetherness. As you navigate these moments, you may notice that your real strength grows not from holding on tightly, but from allowing yourself to breathe, to trust, and to soften where it feels safe to do so. The week does not demand dramatic change or grand gestures. Instead, it invites you to notice the small ways you can care for yourself while still making room for connection. The careful boundaries you set, the routines that bring you comfort, these are not barriers to growth, but the foundation from which you can stretch gently outward. By honoring your limits and responding to invitations with consciousness, you find a new sense of ease. The tension that began the week softens, replaced by a quiet confidence that you can meet whatever arises with patience and grace. In the end, you are reminded that you are never alone in your efforts, and that sometimes the greatest gift is letting yourself be supported, just as you have supported others for so long. Actionable insights for Virgo this week. Try letting someone else handle a small task you usually manage on your own. Notice what it feels like to say yes to an easy moment of connection, even if you feel reserved. Allow yourself a simple pleasure without self-critique, just for today. Spoken word affirmations to repeat aloud for a more positive mindset. I am allowed to rest and receive. My efforts are seen, even when I am quiet. I trust the rhythms of my own pace. Today I hold myself with gentle confidence. And now, dear friend, I thank you for giving me your time. I truly hope I have given you something helpful in return. Goodbye and good luck until next time.